Welcome. I'm just going to fix my little thing here so nobody can see my dirty dishes. Anyways, Foxfire Tarot readings here. We are going to be doing Sagittarius live. And I'm just going to get some of my coffee. Wait for some people to join in. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle the cards up and see what's going on. Yes, ma'ams and gents. All right, so we're looking for Sagittarius energy here for February 20th to March 20th, 2022. 222222, which is what? February is 2, 20 is 2, is 4, 222 is 6. So this is number 10. Ooh. Hello. Nice to have a join. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and shuffle up the cards one more time. Get a good shuffle in there. See if I can pull it down just a little bit so you guys can see my cards too. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and shuffle it into 3 piles to get the full energy flow. All right. All right, Sagittarius energy, please. Sagittarius. What's going on with our Sagittariuses out there? Oh, right away. Okay, we have the 6 of Cups in the reverse. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Interesting. So the Knight of Wands, okay, this is past energy coming through. So the Knight of Wands is in reverse. So there's somebody going, okay, so somebody has this Knight energy, this, action, doer, dreamer energy, but just, it's actions. It's not really happening in the action. They're not taking action, right? They're not being actionable. We have the Empress here, which is, in my opinion, the Aries counterpart, the Empress. And that talks about somebody who is very in tune with themselves, knows exactly what is from right and wrong, up and down, back and forth. They're very in tune with the universal energy, and they're very in tune with sort of the cosmic Akashic records, if you will. Like an Empress card pops in, it's very divine feminine energy. It's somebody who understands and is very compassionate about the workings of the world and the energy and the people in it. So I feel like that you are personifying that energy, Sagittarius. And with the Knight of Wands beside you, that is your counterpart. I feel like this might be a romantic read. I don't know yet. The 3 of Cups, the 6 of Cups in the reverse, part of me, talks about wanting to visit some kind of, I'm going to clarify that in a minute. Okay, so we have the 6 of Swords. So currently in the current position, no, okay, I will put that there. I have to do it now. 6 of Cups. So, okay, so this past energy, this person could be you, Sagittarius, could be somebody else, but there's an energy of being stuck in the past. Okay, resolving inner childhood abuse, sort of like finding the independence in your life. Somebody who's growing up, from all of this stuff, leaving everything behind you, maturing into something else. Letting go of the past is the overall energy of the 6 of Cups in reverse. And the reason why I had to read from my notes is because sometimes this card can be meaning different things if it's beside another card, as you know, in tarot. So I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't off course here. And this definitely has to do with a relationship, a family. It's emotions. It's the Cups card. So it's a lot of emotions taking place right now for you, Sagittarius. But you are in your Empress energy, which is fantastic. Okay, let's go back to the current energy now with the 6 of Swords. You're transitioning, moving forward. Definitely taking with you that air energy. Okay, it's a wand and air energy combined. And you are fire. We have the swords here. If you just want to see, so you have the swords there. So this person's taking you on a journey. Okay. And I don't know if you can see that. These cards are kind of like hologenic, but so this person's got the wand, and it's a wands card, meaning it's an action card. Somebody's moving you forward. Somebody's taking you on a journey, but they're carrying with them a lot of swords, which means they're carrying with them a lot of communication, a lot of intellect, a lot of air energy, a lot of but they're placed in, so they're not being held in the hand of the so the person's holding the staff, moving the ship, right? But they're carrying that with them. So you're also carrying that with you. So both of you are carrying with you communication. And I don't know what's going to happen. We'll see what card pulls up beside it, but that will determine what that means for you, okay, in the current energy. But you're both holding on to something. There's also a sort of islands in the for the future of this card, like like the destination has islands and trees and nature, and you're in the water. So this card is interesting because it talks about emotion, talks about communication, it talks about action, right? So there's movement happening here currently. There's movement. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. I like this for you. Ace of Swords. Yeah. So you're in your communication. You are in your ace, your abundance of communication, your abundance of the swords. You are right beside the Knight of Swords as well. So the Knight of Swords is about actionable communication. So current energy is that you are you are in your communication zone. You are holding with you all the things that you want to say, and you want to be abundant in saying them. You want to fulfill the transition, the movement of that action energy with the emotion in the communication. Okay, if that makes sense. We also have the World card here, which is beautiful because that's in your current future energy in the universal placement. So the World card means you're ending a cycle and starting a new cycle. And this new cycle is coming in right underneath the Six of Swords. That's a transition, as well as no longer being stuck from the past. The Hangman in the reverse. You are, again, I can't make this up. I just literally said not being stuck in the past. Okay, it's upside down. It's in the reverse, which means you're freed from being on that tree, right? You're freed from being in the Hangman position, which I love this. You are freeing yourself. You are freeing yourself from feeling bound to the past, feeling bound to that inner childhoodness, feeling bound to those past emotions. You're doing a lot of work, inner work. And your communication skills are really tuned in right now. I feel that for you, Sagittarius. Thank you. So we have the Judgment card. Okay, love this. So there's a judgment coming in with respect to this relationship that you are going to make, or the universe will make for you. There is going to be an answer to the question. Usually when there's a judgment made, it is because of a dispute or a mediation or some type of argument or some type of action, reaction, cause and effect. And being judged on your actions or being judged on your words is something we sort of veer away from because we don't want to be judgmental people. But I feel like this is coming from the higher source. It's not coming from you. It's not coming from your partner. It's not coming from people around you. This is in the universal energy placement. So it's coming from the universe. The universe is going to judge the situation for you and present to you the Knight of Pentacles, the bottom of the deck. Okay, that's your overall read. You want somebody who is going to be steady in their position, know what they want, a dreamer, but financially secure, a doer. But this particular person's not moving, if you can see. So this is the overall. So this person's not moving. He's very standing still. This knight, okay, this Knight of Pentacles. He's focused on his money. He's focused on his own movement with his horse. He's paused. He's waiting. He's just waiting. And underneath is the Magician in the reverse, which is not manifesting. And then we have the Strength card, which is inner conflict, insecurities, and then the Moon in the reverse, which means no deception, no more lies. Okay. We have the Queen of Wands under that in the reverse, which means you are not going to be that person who is not compassionate, not caring, not giving. You're the opposite. You are now going into instead of being that emotional person who is very giving and kind and generous, you're going to go into a position where you are now going to be in your communication phase. This is no longer about your heart. This is about your mind and your throat chakra. So your heart space is definitely conflicted. However, I feel that Empress energy coming back from the past into your current energy with this communication of emotion and movement. This abundance is coming through to you. Okay, that's the center of the I don't know if you can see this, but that's the center. Is the Ace of Swords. Okay, which talks about abundance of communication, abundance of creativity, right? Abundance of air energy. And I like that for you because as a Sagittarius, you're a fire sign, but for the flame to grow, you need oxygen. You need to emit oxygen for the flames to be flaming, right? And if there's no communication, no breath to sound, no fire is going to happen, if you understand me. So the Knight of Swords being here right beside you is saying, yeah, this communication's rushing in. This is somebody who's actions. This is somebody he's actionable. He's got a sword lift. He's ready to go into battle. He's ready to fight. He's ready to, or she, not gender specific, but this Knight energy, like they're ready to go in and fight towards the center, which is the Ace of Swords, towards the communication. Okay, this transition is coming in towards the communication of abundance. So I feel like you're going to get your wish there if you're thinking about conversations with people, family members, friends, a partnership, a relationship, whatever. It could even be in work relation, could be medical, could be relationship, could be anything. But the fact that the World card is here is really significant because you're ending a cycle. You're ending a cycle of holding on to things that no longer serve you. You have released yourself from this past influence, okay, when it comes to communication, or you're working on it because the universe is definitely has placed judgment on this circumstance, and it will come out. I typically have been keeping this short, but I'm going to just pull another card for clarification with respect to the overall read. But before I do that, I just want to check on my knights real quick, make sure I haven't missed anything. Yeah, so again, like I said, the Knight of Pentacles, he's got his mind, he's a doer, but he's standing still, but he's stable, he's secure, he's making things happen for himself. And I think that that's what you enjoy about this person, right? With the Knight of Swords here, that talks about, somebody who's honest and truthful to a fault, conflicted. Are there mental walls there with this person? Okay, because there's no communication coming, or because you want the communication to come in. Okay, with the Knight of Wands in the reverse, that talks about impatience. That's your impatience, okay, or that person's or your partner's impatience, or the family member's impatience, and it's very ego-based. Okay, it's very like, either you, Sagittarius, are being ego-based in the conversation, or they're being ego-based, but you guys are both in your head about whatever communication needs to take place emotionally. Okay, and for some of you, there could be a lot of arguments in the past energy that made you feel a certain kind of way. Okay. But your Empress crown is still on your head, and you're transitioning, with that Six of Swords there. It's calm waters. You're entering right now. Your spirit is guiding you. It's divine guidance towards the Ace of Swords, towards that abundance of communication. Okay, it's healing energy. You're moving away. You're moving on. There's an action taking place away from something and going to something. Like, it's planned. This is talking about a new love. in this current energy, there's a new love coming in for you, Sagittarius. Okay. And that is going to be the communication you've been looking for with emotion and direction. Okay. With that Knight of Swords coming towards you. I just love this reading. Love it. Ooh, goosebumps. Okay. Look, I'm not kidding. The Ace of Swords, sharp mind. Okay. Clarity, reason, communication, like I said, truth. So abundance in communication means, like, it's open, it's honest, it's truthful, it's clear. There's no like trying to figure anything out. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, like let's figure this girl out or this guy out, or like I am done trying to figure shit out. I just want somebody who's going to tell me, hey, I like you, I'm into you, I have feelings, I am passionate, let and that's what you're looking for. And this card being right beside the Ace of Swords, like I said, having the water fluidity of emotion, the communications are there. They have a lot to say with this Wands energy. Okay. Could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, because he's holding the wand and it is a Wands card. So this could be you, Sagittarius, or this could be the partner. Okay. And most likely, it's like the Michelin touch, that gold touch, that old story about the Midas touch. That's what I was going to say earlier. It's like you're going to be blown away by this conversation coming in. And I don't know if it's with the Knight of Wands in the reverse. I don't know if it's with that guy that's ego based. That's that past energy. This is a new energy coming in. This is somebody new coming in. Okay. Somebody new. You're ending a cycle and you're freeing yourself from this past energy. And this judgment is going to come in. You're going to pass judgment. They're going to pass judgment. And if not, the universe will pass judgment. That is how it works. Okay. And with the Knight of Pentacles here, he's steady, he's steadfast, but he's not moving anywhere. And that's the overall energy. This person you're currently with is not moving. This conversation's not moving. The relationship's not moving. The partnership's not moving, whether it's within work or within, your family or within somebody you're having conflict with. It's just not moving. Somebody's being very stubborn. Okay. But they're focused on other things. And I think that's the majority of this energy, is that like this person's focused on other things. They're trying to get their finances in order. They're trying to see their future. They want to make a path for themselves. They can take their horse and drive through it. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not the king. It's the Knight energy. It's the dreamer. It's the doer. But he's at a standstill, okay? Or she is at a standstill. Again, this is not gender specific. So I want to just go ahead and pull one more card just for clarification, or whatever comes out of the deck, as to what is the blockage of this communication. Why is this Knight of Pentacles in a standstill and not moving forward? And what about this new love coming in for you, Sagittarius? And what is about this judgment? What's going on here? So let's start with the Six of Swords. What's the new love coming in? Yeah, the Sun card. Okay, new beginnings. This is lovely. This is great. This is the number 10, which is the number of the reading. So that's kind of cool. You've got motion, you've got energy, there's growth, rebirth. Okay. Something's coming in that's new. Again, confirmation of a new love. Very happy feelings, very content and blissful. Okay. Let's look at the Ace of Swords, please. Yeah. Two of Pentacles, balance. Balance in the money, balance in the communication, a balance of two people having a conversation. There's water in this card. So it's also about emotions, balancing your emotions and your mind. So your mind is, constantly worried about like your life, your material world, like what's going on, making things physical, making things real, making sense of things, right? And your heart is about like feeling emotions and understanding, other people and being empathetic or being compassionate and being fluid. But you also have the coins card, which is again going back to the material world, balancing both sides of things, right? And that's what that communication is coming in about. This person coming in is going to be very balanced, very, very, very balanced. Okay, who's the Knight of Swords coming in for Sagittarius, please? What's the energy behind the Knight of Swords? Rushing towards Sagittarius, against all odds, against the wind, against the storm. Thank you. Justice card. That's Libra energy right there. Libra. So Libra coming in. That's a Libra energy. Justice. Yeah. So the scales are going to turn again with the balance. See how that's balancing back and forth, like the scales of justice. Okay, in the communication department, and then you have this Knight of Swords coming through, like this powerful energy, and then you have this Libra energy with justice, like saying, okay, this is how it's going to be. And that can be you, Sagittarius. You could be the one that's saying, like, okay, this is how it's going to be. I'm going to be the Knight of Swords. I'm going to be my own justice. I'm going to set, like, when this person comes in, I'm setting boundaries. I'm setting communication up. I'm going to be clear-minded. I'm going to be in my own center. Because I'm in a new cycle that's coming. It's coming, and I have to wrap it up. And you know that deep down in your emotions, because you've been hanging on, and you've been stuck in the same position for so long that this is turning around for you. You're no longer going to be in the hangman position. It's shifted. It's completely shifted. And that Judgment, I mean, look at that. That's divine energy right there. That's angelic, divine guidance. Okay, they're going to guide you, into this situation. Yeah. So I like this read for you. Right now. I don't see the communication coming in right away because the Page of Cups is there in the reverse of emotion. But I feel like in this current energy unfolding, you might be talking to somebody currently that could be the next person in your life. It could very well be somebody you're unexpecting. Because this is divine energy I'm feeling. This is with the Sun card there, and the World card there, and the Hangman in the reverse, the Judgment card, the Justice card, it's like, and the Emperor's card. Like, come on, this is powerful. This is powerful divine energy. Okay, and I know that a lot of you can tap into that. A lot of Sagittariuses have intuition and guidance, and listen to their gut and follow that, because it's that's your gift you bring with you to this world, is to automatically know what's up, but we don't always listen to it. We don't always listen. And so sometimes you just got to listen. To what your intuition, your insides are saying, and trust in that and have faith in that. Anyway, I hope that's helped you guys out a little bit. I'm going to close off the reading. Again, I'm keeping these short because I'm going to be doing some bonus reads and stuff the first and second week in March. So I just want to hang on a second here. I'm gonna send the cable health card. So anyways, thank you for joining me. I appreciate your time for stopping by. Please don't forget to subscribe and like and share this video so I can grow my channel. I very much appreciate your tuning in and checking out what I got to say. Again, I'm doing this for free, so I enjoy sharing, and the more I can grow my channel, the likes help with the algorithms, this sort of thing. So if you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. But I would like that. That would be great. I would very much appreciate that. So with that being said, thank you for waking up in my timeline and joining me today. And I'll see you again on the next one. Ciao for now. What a great reading. Wow.